Dun 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 dun. Hi people, hi fam, my loves, you're welcome. You're welcome to our channel and you're welcome to a new quarter on here. Yay! How have you been now? How has the social distancing been? Okay, so to contribute my quota to the whole thing, I plan to, or I'm proposing to do a video for you guys every week instead of every 2 weeks. I pray that God helps me. So please let me know down below, what you would like to see, and let it be in theme with what is the subject of this quarter: faith, love, relationships. Okay, thank you so much. As you know, my name is Morayo Ahunaya and I am a writer, photographer, architect, and so much more. Today we're going to be talking about something that is relevant to all of us, especially in these times, and it is basically how to build a healthy village or community of friends. I'm going to be very fast, I'm going to be very fast. Why do you think you need good friends, or why are friends necessary? Of course, in this time and season, we're seeing the importance of friends, especially for people that live at home alone. You need to connect with somebody, you need to bear your heart with somebody, you need to share what is going on, because loneliness can literally kill you. Yes, that is one of the many reasons, but I'm going to share 3 reasons why you need to have a community of good friends around you. Number one reason is because they lift you. Good friends lift you. Good friends support you, in these times, they support you, they lift you spiritually, financially, emotionally, physically. Yes, good friends lift you. When I talk about lifting, I'm talking about support, I'm talking about motivation, I'm talking about inspiration. When you have friends who have a positive outlook to life, when you have friends who are intelligent, who are well spoken, just a conversation with them on the phone, on social media, can change your whole perspective and outlook, can boost your morale, can boost your dopamine, make you happier and make you healthier. So yes, good friends lift you physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, intellectually. Good friends lift you. The second reason is because good friends guide and instruct you. There are many times when we are blind, when we cannot see the dangers in front of us, especially in matters of love. But good friends will help you to see clearer. They're like the magnifying glass. They will help you point into the fine details. And a lot of times when you listen to them or you get their opinion, you begin to see clearer as well. So good friends guide you. They help you to see clearer. The third thing that good friends do is that they understand you. It's not every time someone that is nice gets you. It's not every time that everybody gets you. But your friends, your really good friends, they understand you without speaking too much. They can connect with you, and once in a while that is good enough. Especially when you're going through loss, through pain, through grief. You don't need somebody that is saying too much. You don't need somebody that is trying to advise you or giving you too much. You just need someone who gets you, who understands you, who understands that you're not crazy, who can connect with you. Okay, so good friends understand you, and we all need that connection, that understanding from time to time. So we've talked about the benefits of good friends. How do you make these good friends? Can you guys give me 3 ways you can make good friends? Okay, very good, thank you. Okay, so my own 5 ways or 5 tips on making good friends are: number 1, be friends with yourself. Connect with yourself, get to know yourself, get to know the things that you're passionate about, your core values, who you are. I remember one time, and I put this on my Instagram before, I was about 13 years old, and I came back home one day and I sat down and I'm like, I don't know who Morayo is for some reason. And from that day I began to make a conscious effort, a conscious decision to sit down with myself for some minutes in the day and speak to myself. And one of those days my sister walked in on a one-on-one session with myself, and she's like, you're weird, you're crazy. Let me know if I'm the only one who has done a one-on-one session with self. So you have to get to know who you are. You have to to know what you like. Analyze things. Take your time to breathe in and breathe out, to exhale, to inhale. Don't rush things, don't rush through lives. If things happen, sit down and understand, why did I react to it the way I did? Okay, get to know who you are. That is one of the first ways to getting and making good friends. The second way, or the second tip I would give you, is to get to know God. Connect with God. I'm a Christian. Connect with Jesus. The Bible says that there is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. He is somebody that knows you better than you know yourself. He's somebody that will connect you to the kinds of friends that will help you to achieve that which you've been designed to achieve. So get to know God. Get to grow in Him. I also remember, the times that I became bold, I was kind of shy or timid, but the times that I became bolder were the times after which I got to know God more and on a more personal note. And I began to see myself in His light. And the more I knew Him, the more confident I was. It wasn't as if I was not an intelligent person or I couldn't put words together. But the more I got to know who God has said I was, the easier it was to shine and to be that person of value. And that brings me to my third point, or my third tip. Be a person who consistently and consciously gives value. Your value is not tied to one thing or something that you feel is monetary. A lot of times, especially millennials like we or like us, we feel that value is if you're not giving monetary value, if you're not giving status like value, not really bringing anything to the table. Like, what does this person have to offer me? I think I've said that in a video before. But it's not always about money, or the exchange doesn't always have to be monetary. Your value can be your time. Your value can be your advice. Your value can be your attention. Your value can be your support. Your value can be your encouragement. So always be a person who wants to add to other people. Always be a person of love. Consciously give to people. Consciously listen to people. Consciously build other people. I remember one thing someone told me, said, when people come around you, I've noticed that you lift them up. You say words that are uplifting. It's almost like you're consistently whining them, but I am not. So yes, be a person who gives value. Even if it is that you're teaching, you are sharing the resources you have, the materials you have, the books you have, the things that have made you better, the experiences that you have. Be a person who consistently gives value. It is attractive. People can sense the genuine love and they are attracted to it. Love is attractive. The fourth thing, be respectfully honest. Be you. As much as you're giving value, be you. Do not let anyone disrespect you or take you for granted. I said it in my last video. When people don't take you for granted, or when you do not allow people to take you for granted, you are in a way preserving that relationship. This is from my own personal experience, and I may be wrong, but it is what I have realized. You do not have to rebuke harshly or rudely, but when you respectfully and honestly lead in a friendship or show your affection or be the person that you are, when you are honest in a very respectful way, people respect that too, and people honor that, and you foster the relationship because you're clearing all the toxicities that may be. Okay. And then the final thing that I would say is give it time. Don't force anything. Relationships are usually the real ones, the good ones, the ones that last over time. They are usually organic. They are not forced. They are genuine and they take time. It is those two people or those three people who want to continue to make that relationship And the honest truth is that when one person is, kind of toxic, or when one person is tilting too much to wanting more of what they want rather than, or what they want rather than what both of you want, or not putting each other first, in a matter of time it will reveal itself. Or when you do not share core values, it's not all your core values that you would share, you have to seek people who will share core values with you, and in the long run it is people who will share core values with you that will last. But at least 80% or 70% or a large percentage of your core values will be shared. That is why you have to give things time. Even in a relationship, you give things time to reveal themselves, and you let everybody be. In time you both will know, are we good for each other? Will we be best of friends? Or this won't work. And you don't force anything. If you've done your part and it's not working, then it's fine, and it's okay. So please go ahead and practice these things, and just, I know you definitely have good friends, so please share with me your own tips on how to build that great community of friends. And in this time and in this season, please connect with those friends that are all these qualities and more. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Remember to like, to subscribe, and to share. Okay? Bye.